Are we on? Welcome back again, folks, to the show. To the house that never sleeps. Got the old Blue Ridge back out here. It's actually, I was going to leave these clamps on there for 48 hours. Turns out that they've been on there 72 hours now. Life just gets in the way. You know, I'm sure everybody can relate to that. But, man, a lot of crap going on. Anyway, some of you are getting a little angry about me not replying to your PMs or your emails or your Facebook messages, and you know, I think maybe after seeing that, maybe you can understand why. That's just like, that's a low day. Usually it's way more than that, especially on Facebook. YouTube only goes up to 99, and then it shows 99 plus if you have like 100 and some things going on YouTube, and the notification's not working for shit, still not. And what do y'all think of that guy, that Hans Zimmer? Are you sick of seeing that dude yet? Everything on YouTube I click on, that guy pops up, man. I wish they would change that or something. Anyways, I'll bring you over here closer. We'll get the clamps off of this thing and get on with it. This brace in the front right here that the truss rod adjusting screw or bolt goes through. I didn't get a very good shot of it, but it's cracked. It looks like someone tried to glue it back at some point, but I've been thinking about that, and you know, that could be one of the reasons this guitar was sunk up here in this front area at the fretboard. If that brace is cracked again, or they didn't get it glued right, I mean, that's what it does. It runs right across here, and that's what it does, support this area, help support it right here. So we're going to have a closer look at that brace too. Probably going to have to glue it. We got to get all this finish off right here where the fretboard extension goes. That's all got finish on it, so we'll have to put the neck, just, you know, fit the neck on there, and I'll probably, I don't know, take a pencil or something and mark it, and then I'll take a tiny X-Acto knife like this and cut along those lines, separate the finish, and then I'm going to take 320 grit 3M paper here. I don't use anything else but 3M. I mean, it's just, I'm sold on the stuff. And get that finish off where the fretboard extension is going to go. Because we want to have bare wood to bare wood. When we glue this sucker on there, this is bare. I'm going to rough it up though a little bit. But when we glue this fretboard extension to this top right here, I'm going to get rid of that finish on that top first. So, you know, bare wood to bare wood. Also, I have noticed something in this joint. I'll show it to you in a minute. It might just be my old eyes playing tricks on me, but I don't like what I think I see. So let me bring you over here closer. We take the clamps off and then we'll have a look at it. Hold on. So I hope everybody is doing quite well. I'm going to start with these two outer ones and loosen them. Boy, she's tight. Just a little at a time. Hope everyone's doing well and been doing well, and I've not got this crap that I've had forever. I'm getting over it finally. Feel much better. Feel way better than I have in a month. Like I say, I meant to only leave this on here for 48 hours. And like I said, life gets in the way. Things come up that unforeseen or unwanted in most cases. Why won't that come out? There we go. And you got to deal with them. You know, that's just the way it is, I guess. But we're going to move forward on this guitar now. There we go. Let me get this off of here before it falls across the top and inflicts damage. Yes. Mighty fine. Mighty fine. Looks good. Say, I do not want to ream the holes out bigger. I just want to, yeah, we're through. Just want to open them up where the glue got down in there. It's the glue cracking. You can hear some awful sounds sometimes in this line of work. Yes, I think we're through. There we're through. I can hear it when it starts to cut into the wood. Yeah, about the comments, the PMs, emails, and PMs on Facebook and here on YouTube. It's really very quickly becoming impossible for me to keep up with. I'm not ignoring anyone. Wouldn't do that. I appreciate you guys coming here. And I especially like your comments on my videos. I like lots of comments. That's one of the many reasons I keep doing this. Keep making videos. Oh, that's a tight one. Reaming out holes. How many of you folks like reaming holes out? I always liked reaming out holes. Whoa! The boogity bob. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, you know, I'm not ignoring anyone. Would never do that to you guys. I appreciate every single last one of you and your comments. I love getting comments. I'm talking about emails, private messages on Facebook, and private messages here on YouTube. Nearly impossible. Well, it is impossible. There's no way any human being could keep up with it now. I'm not complaining, mind you. I'm just sending the people a message that think I'm ignoring them. I'm not ignoring you. There's just too much mail. Too much to keep up with for one person. I would rather spend all that time making videos for you guys than I would spend it answering emails. And now I do answer the ones if you want me to work on your guitar. Put in the subject guitar repair. I do answer all those as quickly as I possibly can. Now I want these in the order that they... Oh, that's perfect, man. The order that they go in there. That one's a little tight. Put some suction to it. We reamed the holes out, now let's suck it off. Anyways, there's the two cleats we put in. There's the bridge plate. I'll clean all that up a little bit better too. And then if I can hold the camera still, here's a look at the bridge. You still can see that little chip right here that pulled out. And see the ends of it here now. All along the back. Boy, she really sat down in there nice. I kind of chipped the finish out around here so the bridge would set down in like a pocket. And like I was telling you before I glued it, when you set it down in there, that's what it felt like. It set down in a pocket. You might be able to see the glue. Yeah, you can see the glue in the bridge slot right there. Gotta get that out of there. That'll never do. We can't have that. But anyways, there is that part. All ready to rumble. And this was the area I was talking about, where the fretboard extension goes over here. This has got finish on it. We got to put the fretboard, put the neck on the guitar, mark along the fretboard extension, and then all that finish in between those two lines has got to go bye-bye. We want bare wood to bare wood on that fretboard extension and the top right here. And that gluing that is also going to help support this guitar. Hold on, let me reset up here and we'll look at this crack inside I was telling you about. I got the guitar turned upside down here now and give you some perspective. And if you look down in here, what I was talking about is that brace. Ah, shit, man. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. Let me zoom in on it and try it. See the split right in the center of it, running on both sides of the hole. Now you can look way back in here if I can get the camera in it and everything in there. I can see it still looks like it's holding together, but that brace, yeah. I hope you can see this. See the crack there? Right in the center of the brace. It runs all along the brace on both sides of that hole there. I think you can see it. And it's got glue in it, but I'm going to stick something in that hole and try to pry that open just a little bit apart and see if we can open that crack up or not. I'm not going to pry real hard, but if it's glued, I don't want to break it again. Hold on, I'm going to try that. Are we on? Yeah, I'm never going to be able to show you this. I mean, like before, I got to get in there. I need to be able to see. I stuck a screwdriver down through that hole, and I can pry it just a little bit, and it is opening up. I can see it. So the glue has not held. I don't know what kind of glue they use. I got a couple of clamps right here just to hold the guitar up, keep it from falling. I've got the super thin viscosity acrylate glue, and that will run down into that crack like nothing else. Okay? And then I'm just going to take this little clamp, put it right there. It won't hurt this finish. It won't matter because we're going to sand that away anyway, and it's going to be covered up anyway by the fretboard extension, so no problemos. So let's get some glue on that puppy. And if you hear all kinds of fans and noise in the background running, well, that is from because it's so cold outside. It's like 16 degrees outside right now. $16 friggin' degrees, folks, and dropping, man, dropping quick. So that's heat that you hear in the background. Let me look at that. Oh yeah, it's got glue in it now. Woo! I smell that acrylate glue. It'll put you in your place. And hurry. At least we can always hope, right? And there we are. Make sure that's smashed together. Yes, sir. That'll not be a problem again. Good deal, loose wheel. So there we have that. And you know what? I was going to work on sanding this away. This finish up here. I've got sandpaper out. Got a little eraser to keep it flat. I may not be able to do it now with the jack in the way. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. Probably going to have to let that set up because I don't have any accelerator. But it's all going to be alright in the end. You will see. All we can do is try. Yep, that's about all we're going to be able to do tonight. Because like I said earlier, I got to fit the neck on there. You know, just put it down into the joint. And then I want to mark where the fretboard extension is going to go. And I can't do that. Can't put the neck in the joint with this clamp on there. And I want to keep the guitar stood up like this, upside down, and let gravity help us pull that glue run down into that crack. Of course, it ain't going to run much farther with the clamp on it, but it will, because that stuff is thinner than water. It will run in places water won't even go to. So I'm just going to leave the guitar like this, come back tomorrow, take all this crap off, then start sanding the stuff off right here to finish off of the fretboard extension. Just going to leave it just like that. It's not going to go anywhere. And yeah, that's the plan. Come back tomorrow. Take this off. Take these off. Put the neck on it. Mark the fretboard extension here. And I'll take this 320 grit sandpaper and cut me out a piece to fit this little eraser, because we want to keep that flat as we possibly can. And I probably will rough this under the fretboard extension. Rough that up too. This area here and here, and all around here. Every bit of this black that you see. You can see it's kind of rough now, but the rougher that is, the better. And then we'll fill these two holes with probably wood glue, or they'll probably fill with wood glue when I clamp this down on, squeeze up through it. And I still have the inlays that came out of there, but if not, that looks like about a 7mm. Well, they're different sizes, I think. Some of them 7, maybe. Some of them, I don't know. Anyways, I got this stuff. If we need to cut new out and put in it, we'll do that. And kind of smell a little bit of success, victory, and joy. We're kind of see a light at the end of the tunnel a little bit now with this guitar. But yeah, man, it looks good. The bridge looks good. Not a whole lot of excessive squeeze out to finish cleaning off. There's a little bit, but I don't think it's anything we're going to have to really be concerned with or worry about. Here is, I mentioned this earlier on in the video. I just briefly touched on it. There's a tiny crack right there. I think you can see it, and you can see how deep it is. Now, I thought it was a break. It's starting to come apart. That's what I thought, because I can kind of see a little bit of the same thing over here. It's not as wide over here, but it's. I got the macro lens on here so I can show you this up really close. Got a really small X-Acto blade here, and you can see how far it goes down in that crack. I think that's just I think it was a mistake, maybe a tool cut a little bit deep right there or something. But I don't like that. That's where the most stress is going to be. I'm going to get some glue in that, and probably wood glue. But I wanted to show you that before I forgot about it. That's definitely going to have to be. I don't want to put it back together with that crack in there, and it's, like I say, you can see it a little bit down this side right here. Down. Let me see if the camera's getting that. Yeah, I think you can see it. The other side's okay. Just, you know, right here and down this side a little bit. Anyways, I wanted to show you that, make mention of it. I am going to fill that with wood glue. I'm going to do it right now. Let that set up, so that'll be ready when we start back again. Oh yeah. Doyle had tape over this truss rod right here, okay? There's your adjusting bolt. Yeah, I'm getting right in the light. Anyways, the threads are bare. Well, you can see them right there, okay? And then this section was open, like a U-shaped thing. Doyle had tape over that. In fact, right there is what I took off of it. So it wasn't wide enough to cover the entire area here that's exposed. So I took his tape off, stuck new painter's tape on there, and when you tighten this, come on man, tighten this down like so, that's going to prevent glue from getting into the truss rod threads. Good Lord, we don't want that. And I'm not going to rough this up anymore. The back of the fretboard extension, it's rough enough. But anyways, I wanted to show you that in that little crack, so there you go. Hold on. So, I'll see you next time. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Little bit of wet sanding.